VFC 56 from Baxter Arena in Omaha, Nebraska. Tonight's Victory Post-Fight Breakdown is presented by Alienware, the ultimate gaming experience. With Joe Wilk, I'm Sean Wheelock. Joe, two title fights tonight, VFC 56, two title changes.
Yeah, that's right. Both challengers taking home the belts and both dominantly. I thought they won all 5 rounds, both in the Yuri Villaforge fight and the Rafion Stotts fight.
8 fights in total tonight here in Omaha, Nebraska. We open the evening in the lightweight division. Bernard Thomas versus Boy McCarmo.
These two put on a really good display of wrestling and counter wrestling, a very even matchup, but Bernard Thomas is able to get the win.
Next up, welterweights. Kenny Lisea versus Corey Davis.
Davis got an early takedown and controlled from the top until he jumped on the back of Lisea, gets a rear naked choke, gets him out of there with 2 seconds left in the first round. Big win for Corey Davis.
On then to the lightweights, your former opponent Will Shutt facing Bryce Logan.
This was an interesting fight briefly, but then Logan picked up Will Shutt and slammed him. Looked like he might have injured his ribs on the impact, and Bryce Logan gets the W in the VFC cage.
In the bantamweight division, Tony Ortega versus Terrence Allman.
Terrence Allman quickly established his wrestling. Shortly thereafter, this fight was called because of an injury. Tony Ortega dislocated his collarbone from his shoulder, he told me in the back. Terrence Allman gets the win.
On then to a fight at the catchweight of 148 pounds, Sadiq Youssef facing Chuko Willis.
Sometimes when two hot prospects meet each other, they shut each other's games down. That's what happened tonight. Sadiq Youssef gets the win, but an underwhelming performance from both fighters.
Back to the welterweight division for E.J. Brooks versus Dakota Cochran.
Really good matchup here. The difference in this fight was that E.J. Brooks was able to out-wrestle Dakota Cochran, shutting down a lot of his athleticism. Ends up getting the W. Big win for E.J. Brooks coming back to the VFC.
Tonight's co-main event, the fight for victory's welterweight title, Yuri Villaforge versus the champion, Cassius Cain.
Yuri Villaforge told us he was going to take Cassius Cain down and control him from the top for as long as it took to get the belt. He ended up doing that for all 5 rounds. Cassius Cain probably spent 23 minutes of this fight on his back, and we have a new champion in the welterweight division.
And finally, our VFC 56 main event, the fight for victory's bantamweight title, Rafion Stotts facing the champion, Rob Emerson.
Rafion Stotts, one of the hottest prospects in all of MMA, did things he said he could do, stayed in the pocket with the big puncher, took him down at will, controlled the entire fight, and we got a new champion in the VFC.
So a big start to 2017 for Victory Fighting Championship. And Joe, we're back now Friday, May 5th, live on UFC Fight Pass, VFC 57 from Topeka, Kansas.
My home state, and I can't wait.
My home state as well. We will see you live on UFC Fight Pass, VFC 57, Friday night, May 5th. He's Joe Wilk, I'm Sean Wheelock. Thanks for watching Victory.